Listen to me, and listen to me closely, because we need to have a serious heart-to-heart about your future. For years, you have been told that $1 million is the magic number. You've been told that if you can just hit that seven-figure mark, you can exhale, you can stop worrying, and you can finally enjoy the retirement you have worked so hard for. But I am here to tell you today that for many of you, not all, but many, $1 million is no longer the safe harbor you think it is. It's a number, yes, but it is not a guarantee of security. I want you to really think about this. Why are you so fixated on that $1 million mark? It's because it sounds big, right? It feels substantial. But retirement isn't about how much money you have in a lump sum, it is about how much reliable, monthly income that money can actually generate for you. And when we look at the math in today's world, the world of 2026 where prices are climbing and lifespans are lengthening, the math starts to tell a very different story than the one you've been sold. Let's look at the reality. If you have $1 million and you follow the traditional 4% withdrawal rule, do you know how much that gives you? It gives you $40,000 a year. Now, you tell me, in a world where the cost of living has skyrocketed, where a simple trip to the grocery store feels like a major investment, is $40,000 a year, before taxes, going to provide you the life you want? For most of you, the answer is no. Especially if that $1 million is sitting in a traditional IRA or 401k. Because that isn't your $1 million. Uncle Sam is your partner in that account, and he is going to take 20, 25, maybe 30% of it in taxes. So that $40,000 suddenly looks more like $30,000. Can you live on $2,500 a month plus Social Security? Maybe. But what happens when the what-ifs show up? The what-ifs are what keep me up at night for you. What if inflation continues to eat away at your purchasing power? What if you live to be 95 or 100? Longevity is a beautiful thing, but it is the greatest financial risk you face. If you retire at 65 and live to 95, that's 30 years. If you are drawing down that $1 million and the market has a bad year right when you start, what we call sequence of returns risk, your nest egg can dwindle so fast it will make your head spin. You cannot afford to be wrong about this. And let's talk about the fear that I know is sitting in the pit of your stomach, healthcare. You think Medicare covers everything? It does not. Between premiums, copays, and the things Medicare doesn't touch, a couple retiring today might need nearly $200,000 just for medical expenses over their lifetime. And that doesn't even include long-term care. One stay in a nursing home or a need for home health care can wipe out $1 million in a matter of years. This is the math nobody shows you because they don't want to scare you. But I want you to be scared enough to take action, but not so fearful that you're paralyzed. So, what is the question you need to be asking? It isn't how do I get to $1 million? The question is how much do I actually need to spend to be happy, and where is that money coming from? You have to stress test your life. If you are living in a high-cost state like California or New York, $1 million is a drop in the bucket. You might need to look at the person in the mirror and say, is this house too much? Is this city too expensive? I want you to stop focusing on the $1 million dream and start focusing on income reality. If you are 60 or 62 and you're thinking about retiring right now because you hit your number, I want you to wait. I want you to consider working until 70. I know, you don't want to hear it. But if you delay Social Security until 70, your benefit increases by 8% every year you wait after your full retirement age. That is a guaranteed return you cannot find anywhere else. It creates a floor of income that protects you even if your investment accounts take a hit. You also need to look at your must-have expenses versus your want-to-have expenses. If your $1 million can't cover your must-haves, your mortgage, your insurance, your food, without you worrying every time the stock market dips, then you are not ready to retire. You need a cash buffer. I have told you before and I will tell you again, I want you to have 3 to 5 years of your living expenses in liquid, safe cash. Not in the stock market. In a high-yield savings account or money market fund. Why? So when the market goes down, and it will go down, you don't have to sell your stocks at a loss just to pay your electric bill. That is how you lose your wealth. The actionable takeaway for you today is this: go home, sit down, and write out your debt-free plan. You should not be entering retirement with a mortgage. You should not have credit card debt. You should not have car loans. If you eliminate your debt, your $1 million suddenly goes a lot further because your must-have expenses are lower. Next, I want you to look at your accounts. If they are all pre-tax, start looking at Roth conversions while you can control your tax bracket. I want you to have tax-free income in retirement so that when you need $5,000 for a medical emergency, you take out $5,000 and you keep $5,000. No surprises from the IRS. Listen, $1 million is a wonderful achievement. It is a testament to your hard work. But do not let it give you a false sense of security. Do the math on your monthly needs, protect yourself against the what-ifs, and make the tough decisions now so you can have peace of mind later. Because you deserve to be more than just a millionaire on paper, you deserve to be secure in your soul.